Cloud Brothers song. You got a song?
Yeah,
Cloud
I got it.
Brothers, Cloud Brothers.
I'm gonna dance. Good enough song, but I can
I
dance.
have an interpretive dance. Welcome to the Cloud Brothers. Like and subscribe for more quality interpretive dance like this.
I didn't think of,
Woo!
I didn't think about that, but I did find out that the piano that I bought for Jane, which I stole back, borrowed back,
Ooh, very nice.
has general MIDI on it, and because it didn't have the MIDI things on it, it only had USB.
Mhm.
I didn't realize it had MIDI stuff on it. But
MIDI.
I got it bought. Yeah, MIDI. Oh, you have to teach. You don't know about MIDI?
I
MIDI
know.
is MIDI. Huh?
I know what MIDI is.
Okay, good.
So it's what gives the Jedi's their powers. MIDI chlorians.
No, it's musical interface, digital interface. But
Musical interface, digital interface. That's what that stands for.
yeah, that's what that stands for.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And one of the things that they use it for is controlling fireworks shows to sync it up to the music because of the time code.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and so instead of sending a signal to play a note on an instrument, it sends a thing to make a thing go boom. Boom.
Kaboom! Yeah, at the Festival of Lights or whatever that is in Toronto, I saw it in Vancouver too on Kitts Beach, where they're exploding all the stuff to the music, to classical music. It's interesting. That was like MIDI is an old technology now, but that was a great
Super
use
old.
of it.
Yeah, still works, still great, and you can download a whole bunch of MIDI files. So I got this thing, and then I wanted to hook it up to the MIDI thing to get some drum tracks on it, right? So
Yeah.
so there's a USB plug in it, like for a printer, and I thought, okay, that's kind of strange. I thought that was just for transferring data. Never thought of anything more about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then plug it in, plug the MIDI player, press play, and this freaking thing starts playing music. Ding, 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 ding. Like really nice, pretty good too.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to be able to get some good drum tracks out of it and some good background music. So I won't have to bug Heller for my copyright.
Yeah, for the copyright-free music, you just make your own.
Yeah. Exactly.
The weird thing about that is if your melody gets too close to something that's copyrighted, you can't get copyright strike without even knowing the song exists. But then
that's what I want to test. That's what I want to test. That's one of the things I want to do is get like a MIDI, like what I had. I had the Guess Who, No Time's Left for You, No Time. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. So I want to record it, upload it, and see if it triggers the YouTube police. And if it doesn't, I have copyright-free music.
Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing today? I know what I'm doing. What was the thing you wanted to talk about?
Just for a couple of minutes, I was thinking about certifications for Kubernetes, and I think you got to mind map the whole thing for all of the certifications and go after them strategically. But in order to do that, you have to know what they are, right?
Yeah, sure.
So I sent you a video for was it Certified Kubernetes Application Developer is a certification, and I just looked up.
Where did you send me this alleged video?
Oh, in Discord.
Oh, in Discord. Okay. Of course, the one day I close the chat. Let's see if I can find her.
I'd send it a different way. Which way do you prefer?
Hold on. Let me look here. I think I might just have to get the chat back here. Whoops. Wrong one. I'll just have to dig it up. Yeah. How do I get my chat? Return to app.
You can do the same search, actually. Just do the same search.
Okay. What's this? Is it in YouTube?
Yeah, yeah. CKAD, CKAD, all those letters, and then just enter. And crushing. Actually, the one I sent you was crushing your CKAD.
All right, well, let's see. Crushing your CKAD.
Yeah, CKAD. Yeah,
This one?
yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Going to have an ad.
Hello, everybody. Let's
hello.
learn how to crush.
The link in this in the description. We'll do like a slight reaction to this one.
Okay.
Certified Kubernetes application.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him, but
4 parts
that's
of this
fine.
video. Skip to whichever one you like. From the timestamps down.
This thing I did watch a little bit of it.
To apply and how to take
$300 to take this one,
online exam.
and you get 2 chances.
Which includes
so it's like $150 a chance, I guess.
And any time that suits you. You're required to use
And it's all online.
as well as install a special
And you have to install this thing. I have to install this thing so they can spy on you.
The cookies.
Yeah, cookies.
Oh, ID. You have to give ID to make sure you're not from those countries.
You will need to hold up this ID to the webcam, so have it with you during the test. Choose a private location to take.
Oh.
That's what I should bring in next time. Whenever somebody asks for my ID, just a note, have a sticky with my.
Only drink clear liquids from clear bottles or from a clear glass. You're not allowed to have a scratch sheet, so don't bother with pen and paper. You have to have an active mic, but to the socially.
I think it's pretty standard certification stuff, right?
Through a chat bar. Time for part 2.
Oh, that's interesting.
Content. You can find what objectives are.
So it said you have to have a mic, but you only communicate by chat. It's so they can hear if people are shouting answers to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they can hear the background.
There are 19 questions on the CKAD exam, and there are
It's this one. Oh, that's all the things.
19 questions on the CKAD exam. There's only 19. Ah.
It's live though. It's like it's not a multiple choice. You're actually doing the thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think.
Team Banana is taking over a web server. Team Pineapple. No one for Pineapple's around anymore, so who knows where the web server is? The only thing you know is that the container is named Banana Boat. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you'd need to know your stuff to do this.
Yeah. This isn't one. This means something. This is something where you can actually do it.
Container pod design patterns. These kinds of questions may require you to create pods sidecar containers, such as ambassador, adapter, and reverse proxy sidecars. While you may
create pods with sidecar containers such as ambassador,
Yeah.
Reverse sidecar. You actually have to do the shit.
In namespace Coconut, there's a single pod named Watermelon. Convert the pod into a new deployment with 5 replicas and deployment name Watermelon Slice. Create the deployment and save its YAML under watermelon deployment.yaml.
Yeah, namespace is important in Kubernetes. I was looking at some networking stuff as well on how the Kubernetes.
Yeah.
Kubernetes commands to be run in these manifests. You may also be asked to have a job run a certain number of times, or for a cron job to time out after a certain period of attempts.
Yeah. All right.
Labels, selectors, and annotations.
This is actually really information dense. This video.
Good, right?
Yeah, like just because I'm reading his notes on the side.
Yeah.
With what he's saying, and he's not just saying what's on the screen. So I don't have it up very loud because we're just commenting on it. We're talking way louder than he is. These can be long questions with a lot of steps. You may be asked to make 3 separate objects of persistent volume and persistent volume claim that binds to it, and a pod deployment that mounts that persistent volume claim. Having quick access to these manifests is essential. Well, now we are matching. Oh, okay. No, he is reading the ones on the right. So, yeah, it makes sense. So the bullet points are on the left, and he's reading the ones on the right.
Okay. The right's with script. That's his deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to watch the whole thing.
But we get the point. And what's this guy's name? so we can so I can
I'm
like
gonna
and
put
subscribe.
the
At
link.
Atlas Research,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'll put it in. I'll just
I'm gonna
copy this. Just give me a sec. Just give me no. I'll make a notepad. I'll copy it in the description, just so people can jump to this video if they want to go to it. Okay. All right. So that's cool.
But yeah, I was just kind of thinking of certain paths, and I know Kubernetes is not going away ever.
Oh no, no way.
Yeah.
So this is what we're talking about. Certified Kubernetes application developer. And then CKAD program has been developed by the Cloud Native Computing Foundation in collaboration with the Linux Foundation to help expand the Kubernetes ecosystem through standardized training and certification, which makes sense. Sure. Cookies?
Yeah.
Why not? Register. Oh, it's $375. That's a bargain at twice the price. Is that
Get two shots.
are they
Get 2 shots.
are they giving you this in your in Canadian, or is that US? I wonder.
Pretty sure that's US.
Okay. All right, cool. Interesting.
Yeah. I think that one, like, it's not cheap, but it's very specific or niche, very niche.
Niche.
And then there's a CKA, the other one. We don't have to look at that one, but there's a CKA as well. Just go back, and then we'll go back and search CKA Kubernetes.
CKA Kubernetes?
Yeah, just without the D.
Oh, CKA Cloud Native Administrator.
So this is the same exam, but with infrastructure. So you have to know not only how to use it, but you also have to know how to set it up and maintain it and monitor it and all of those things.
Oh, so it's an administrator. I see. Yeah, I see the difference. Yeah. Okay.
You're not only creating it, you're creating it for other developers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or maintaining for other developers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. That's really interesting.
Yeah. And you just spent $1,000 in certifications. You're welcome.
Yep. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
thanks, bro. Thanks.
No. Just the fact that you know that they exist, I think it gives you an advantage.
Well, yeah, they go. You know, if somebody drops it on you, you can just go, "Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. I'm considering getting that next one for." You know, I would like to get my AWS security, or at this point Azure, GCP, or whatever.
Yeah, actually, that's the other thing I was thinking today is you should look at Azure GCP a little bit.
Sure.
Because I don't know if it's still the same, but multi-cloud is the new cloud, is what they were saying.
Absolutely. Yep. Then people that I've talked to that work in the cloud professionally are always like, yeah, it's cloud agnostic. And if you look at when you look at LinkedIn and job postings pop up, they're always like, our company is cloud agnostic. Almost all of them, unless it's AWS or Google, or Microsoft.
Well, anyway.
So.
All right. Cool.
All right. Are we done talking about that? Or moving on to our next thing?
That's my topic. Yeah, your topic.
My topic, I have a idea for a project, and I'll show you what it is. But I need my assistant paint 3D to show you, but I'm only going to draw in 2D. So, oh, that's weird. Basically, in the middle here. So, say I've got this box here, right? So I'm going to make a box. It's a terrible box, but whatever. Line type, thickness, doesn't have to be that thick. So there we go. And I have text in here? So I'm just going to write this. Can I move that? Yeah. All right. No, I'll just move this like this. So I'm going to call it a mixer. Ah, that's not working. No, I guess not.
Text. be able
I
to
know,
type.
but it drew underneath it. It's weird. Oh, here, that's so cool. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm just gonna do it like this. So I've got a
Okay.
mixer like this. Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So I've got a mixer, okay, and
Yeah.
my mixer is IP connected. So here's my RJ45 port. That RJ45 port is going to switch,
Yeah.
which I'm going to call it SW, right? And that switch is connected to the whatever company, like say it's an office building of some kind, with the warehouse and all that, and that's connected to the I don't know, the LAN, the network of the building, right?
Yeah.
Now, the thing about this mixer is it's IP connected, and I want to be a technician that's over on the other side of the world. Can I select here? I wonder if I can do this. No, I can't. So I'm going to do another shape, one of these. And so I got this guy. Oh, there we go. So this guy is here. Okay. Actually, let's say this is you and me. And say that say over here this is my company in Ontario.
Yeah.
And here's you over here. You know, technician in BC. Will that work? Oh yeah, well. And you want to be able, and I'm not that bright, right? So I want you to be able to help me. Hold on, can I do this? That won't work. I'll be dumb. But anyway, that's you there. That represents you. And you're in BC and I'm in Ontario. So
yeah.
I don't know how to use this mixer, which is also an amplifier. But this here, can I do lines here? I wonder. So I've got like I don't know, whatever microphones going into it. Doesn't have to be. I don't have to draw the mics, whatever. So it's got a bunch of sources that can go into it. Okay, and maybe it's connected to a fire alarm, and I can set priority in it, whatever. And then my because it's an amplifier, it's only a one zone amplifier. It goes out to speakers, right? It's got, and then the speakers, because I happen to know like a mass notification system it's 70 volt. It can run a whole bunch of speakers on a line. So maybe I will draw a little bit, but there's like these speakers here at all these points, and they call me, or sorry, I call you, and I say, I can't hear my microphone. And then this is a CD player here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting pages for emergencies, and my background music's not working, right?
Yeah.
So this is IP connected. So when this is connected to a LAN, you actually can, when you're on site there, I would be able to, oh, it's weird. I'll try this. Why is it so big? I don't use this very much, as you can tell. Brush, oil brush. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's good. There we are. We're back. But this I can use my laptop, right?
Yeah.
And I know if I go into here, and I know my network and everything is connected to it, I can go onto a browser and I can type in my IP address, which is fixed in this thing, and then I'll be able to control this thing from my browser. So if I knew what I was doing, I'd be able to go into the mixer through, or go into the mixer amplifier through a browser on my laptop and kind of see what's going on if I knew how to program it. But you're sitting over here, that the technician that knows everything about this amplifier. And the only way right now that you'd be able to help in here is if you use Microsoft Teams or TeamViewer or whatever, and went in and controlled their computer to control the mixer through the LAN. So what I want to do is, and it says, like, we know because the manufacturer says this, that you can't do this over the internet. Now, what I want to figure out is a way to make it happen over the internet using AWS. So I can go through the internet into, not through the computer, but basically into the LAN. And then, so you would be able to, from BC, to control this mixer in Ontario to troubleshoot. Any ideas?
Well, the first idea would be a VPN.
Yep.
Between the two of them.
So the VPN would be here?
The VPN would connect you between your office, your remote, your LAN, what you have marked as LAN. The VPN would connect your LAN and me.
Okay,
and then,
so it would be along here. It would be along this line then. The public internet.
Oh yeah, correct.
Okay, so is that considered a gateway or just a VPN?
That's just a VPN. Okay. That's the easiest way to do that.
Okay.
You gotta convince, because essentially if you're using some kind of remote software, because I think what happens now is you remote connect onto a computer that's on the LAN, right?
Yeah.
That's just like a dummy laptop or somebody's actual laptop that you have to take over to do what it is, or their laptop. You know, log in and then using their computer to use the browser. If I was able to connect from a VPN into your LAN, when I type the 192. whatever number in my browser, that should come up like it's local on your LAN.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? But it's hard to convince corporations to let you put a device on their LAN for connecting like this. That's why the remote software is one of the options, right? Because if you say, hey, in order for us to do remote support for this thing, you have to install this device on your network and we have to configure it and give ourselves access, a lot of companies are just going to say no to that.
Yeah, because it's not secure.
Right.
So I was wondering if there was a way to do it. Like, that's a decent solution. Like that'd be one way to do it. That'd be one option.
Yeah, it takes longer, and depending on the size of the company, blah 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 blah. Now, I'm not sure if our thing would work for that, because what our thing is VPN tunnels on demand. Right. But I think I don't know if you have to have a device or not.
Yeah, that I'm not sure about, because I think there's probably, I'm just trying to brainstorm on it, and that's what we're doing today is, like, is there a service we could think of that will kind of do this?
Yeah, search cloud-based VPNs. I don't know something specifically in AWS. Maybe somebody knows, they can put a comment in.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Put a comment, please.
Open VPN Cloud. Well, let's look at this one just for fun.
Yeah, this is an open source. This is the open source VPN thing. Just to run your own VPN.
So
it's the managed.
our
hang on.
open VPN as a service solution eliminates the need for VPN server installation. Now you simply connect our hosted server with regions around the globe. Open VPN Cloud comes with 3 free connections and access to all our premium features. So it says, what is it? It's a managed cloud solution that provides secure networking over the internet between private networks and remote users in the form of a private network in the cloud. Worldwide secure access with constant protection against cyber threats and quick full mesh connectivity to on-premises or internet as a service. Cloud private networks is now available without the capital or operational hours.
It looks like this probably runs on AWS.
It looks. I was just gonna say it looks like the zone map or the region map, I should say.
Same colors even.
Yeah, exactly. But it's an interesting option because this is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Device to cloud, exactly.
Yeah, and VoIP servers. So, yeah, it's interesting because the big concern with doing the VPN that you mentioned is this part, right?
Yeah, correct.
So, because that's what everybody is concerned about. Because as much as like you watch all the movies, how do all the bad guys get in?
Yeah.
Right.
If you're doing I don't know how. I've never seen that company before, but I have to say it. We do that too, Cisco. So do my due diligence because we do the same thing, but this looks like a more end user than corporate one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would.
But this might work. This might work for you.
That's just an option. Well, why don't we look at that?
What's the pricing?
Oh, that's a good question. It probably doesn't show, honestly. It's probably case by case. I imagine, but we can look.
VPN client.
Package downloads. Pricing.
No, you want to. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so calculate the cost of your subscription. 2 free, 10 minimum, and any amount up to 2,000. So you get like two connections for free.
Yeah.
10 for 75 per month. 25 for $145 per month. Or there's yearly plans too. So it's 720. This is $150 per connection. Let's go to 2,000. So 30 grand for $1.25 per connection per month. So obviously, as you go up in connections, you save 20%. If you order 2,000, it's a bargain at half the price.
This is, when you go into the pricing is when you think, okay, how did they do this? And you go into your AWS account and
you can
try to do it yourself.
Yeah. So, but what I actually wanted to look at was that's a good option though. Cisco VPN tunnel. iOS VPN.
No, this isn't what you want.
Well,
ours is Umbrella, but
it's called Umbrella.
Yeah, it's called Umbrella, but it's a bunch of things. It's a security as a service kind of thing with a bunch of different things in it.
Oh, okay. So you can. This is probably what that company that shall remain nameless, if they were going to do that with the amplifier I'm talking about, would do probably just schedule a demo in order to look at it.
I think you can make a like a test account, like a POC account. They'll let you.
Yeah, likely. It's good to know. We're gonna.
This is actually not a terrible solution for what you're trying to do for how small it is. I think it's pretty cheap. Yeah, well, there you go, free trial.
Where do you see that?
On the far right there.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's good to know. I'll yeah, that's cool. But we're in here. Like,
Wait on.
if I look in the console, if I type in VPN, will I see something?
No, you gotta Google. Connect IoT device or connect hardware device in Google to AWS.
Good idea. Device to AWS.
Yeah. That.
Well, that's the IoT Core. That's a new thing, actually. That let's look at it. The IoT Core is one of the certification questions in the Tutorials Dojo thing.
Okay.
What it says is the question is, all the traffic lights in a city are trying to synchronize with each other, with traffic patterns based on time of day, with the bus routes or something like that. And the answer to it is the Internet of Things Core. So it's very, very good. So there are several ways to get started depending on your use case. Blah, blah, blah. IoT Core is enabled by the AWS CLI and SDK. You can also use the AWS IoT device client reference implementation to connect your hardware, device, sensor, mobile. Oh, yeah. It was talking about with phones. That's what the question is. So, or thing, use AWS Internet of Things SDK and choose from one of the AWS starter kits prepackaged to connect to the AWS IoT Core. In addition, it's supported by a wide range of third-party tools and gateways. So that's how to get in. So here's a good diagram. Can you see that?
That's the thing to think about, though, too, right? Because this device, this mixer, is not an IoT device, but it should be an IoT device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So download device credentials, download keys and certificates through AWS. Yeah, no, like, and in an ideal world, in the example that I'm talking about here, this would be you here, and like you could be, because you're on the West Coast, so you're on your phone, right? In a Starbucks. Meeting with a client, whatever, and then you're able to control this mixer from your phone. That'd be the perfect world.
So the other thing I'm thinking of too, which is way outside the box, is like the manufacturer write something in API gateway or something like that to do what you just said.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, you ever gonna think about this? And it's not just connect them, it's like write software for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And manufacturers do that all the time. So and in that case, there it is, API gateway right there. So
that's one of the questions too, similar to what.
So here you go. There, WebSocket, HTTP, REST, or REST private. Lambda services. But looking back here, I go at the Internet of Things SDK. Let's just have a look in here.
Yeah.
IoT explained in. Oh yeah, look at all this. So if you want to go look
IoT
at this.
is another rabbit hole. I remember when I was talking about like pick your lane and stay in it.
Yeah.
IoT is a whole lane. It's not a bad lane, it's just a whole lane. Machine learning is the next rabbit or the next vein off of IoT. And then big data. Big data is the next one after that.
Wow, look at this. That's so great. Arduino. You remember that weird little guy who was making all the killer robots and stuff I was talking to you about a long time ago? he does, like, he gets shot if he fails at Fortnite. He gets electric shocks or whatever. He does this all the time. And what he does all that stuff with are these things, Arduinos.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna say,
I'll just go back one in the browser for the search and see if there's any other solutions.
oh, in here.
In the Google search for connect, that one, yeah. See what's. We'll go down a little bit.
Enabling a hardware MFA device. Oh, it's security credentials? No. AWS device qualification program.
Oh, that's for. So if you have your IoT device, actually, this is important for your manufacturing too.
Mm-hmm.
Your device to go into the IoT core thingy.
Yeah.
Your device has to be able to pass all the AWS stuff.
No, and like here's another option too. Like, say we make a API, right?
Yeah.
And it says, can Raspberry Pi connect to AWS IoT Core?
Yeah.
Well, what if we make an API and I put it into a Raspberry Pi, and then then you sell that device with the amplifier.
Yeah.
And then that's what allows the connection, right? To internet, presuming it's the API is written so it'll be securely, if it's possible. I'm presuming because there's this web page dedicated to it that it's possible to connect it to the IoT Core. Oh, you have done it?
Yeah. I haven't installed it. I haven't installed the Raspberry Pi to a Core, but I have set up a VPN on a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you could do.
That's the idea, right?
You can do that as well.
Interesting. That's an interesting idea. And then, sort of like I've talked about that at my work, where I've been like, well, what if like you have this service and it's like an extra level of support, this is the kind of thing. Like, do you want somebody to always have to come to your place, or do you want us to be able to control the settings without having to get you on TeamViewer, get you to download TeamViewer, drive your truck over there?
Well, it's a managed thing then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
right?
good.
Managed support. You don't have to pay anybody to do it. Just let us connect to it.
Yep. Then we can check it and we can go, oh no, you're gonna need a new one, or whatever, or this, the priority set wrong.
Yeah. The other thing they can do too, and this is a little ways out, probably for you guys, but one of the things you can do is like have it monitor itself and send you like an SNS thing saying, hey, my voltage is going down and up and something's going wrong over here.
Yep. Well, it does have logging on it. So I'm not sure if it spits out stuff without you looking for it, but it definitely keeps a database of its performance.
Keeps logs of what's happening.
So that would be so that would be cool if that's possible. I think it probably is. Most things are.
I think the question is, how do you make this device cloud connected?
Exactly, and that's kind of what I want to test and see if I can create it and kind of make this happen. So I think it's possible, but I'd just like to see, like, and even if like the first solution isn't the final solution, that's fine. Like, look, we could get it working with this, so like, and then the second step is, okay, I can control it if I have a VPN, but that's not that secure. Now, can we make it with a Raspberry Pi device that has multi-factor authentication?
Yeah, it's actually pretty secure.
Yeah.
It's just are they going to let you through? Are they going to let you into their network? I guess if they let you into their laptop, then they'll let you into their network.
Yeah, but they might feel weird about the control. But that's the thing is like, but what happens when people when we're doing it's weird though. Like when tech support happens, you go through TeamViewer and then the TeamViewer is connected to their network that they're talking to the IT about, but they won't let you go straight into their network. But that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, you're probably more exposed with the laptop for like confidential data like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But if it's a big concern, because like especially if somebody is spoofing us or like fake product supports, you know.
Yeah, so basically one of the things that you were talking about was putting another box, like
Yeah, just doing a
another.
little putting a little so where that would go is like here,
Yeah,
right? So this would be a little Raspberry Pi deal.
yeah.
Right.
Raspberry Pi. I think you could make it work.
Raspberry Pi device, and then that will just or yeah, it would probably just be another there'd be another connection to that, you know, uh and then that would just sit with this, and then that would allow,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so that'd be kind of cool. Boop, 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 boop.
Pretty sure that thing with the cloud, the Open VPN Cloud, the um, cloud-based ones with the 2 free ones. I think you could prove your concept with the 2 free ones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
And then say like uh
Oh, since we're doing this, I'm gonna show you something to improve this because this is tough. It's tough stuff.
yep, well it's a totally new concept, right? So
No. Pull up. Go to Chrome,
Chrome
and type download.
download.
Draw.io. Draw.io.
Should I download it? Is that what the plan is here?
Yeah.
Oh, belly. Ugh.
Yeah. Skip that crap. No, just skip that.
Saying your things continue to draw.io.
Yeah.
One is the lone star. No. What?
No, don't. That's all advertising. Is it done? Okay.
Oh. I see. It actually is download something.
Yeah. They put these things on these sites and they put those big clickbait buttons in there, and it's not what you're supposed to click. But when it downloads, open it up.
That's not cool, bro.
Oh yeah, I think you have. No, you don't need to do that. Disallow that.
That
Block the notifications. Bastard.
block. I didn't even, yeah. Okay, so open this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Didn't work.
What?
Oh, there it goes. Fine. Draw.io setup.
Yeah, this is worth it.
Hashtag worth it. Run draw.io.
Yeah.
Oh, a flowchart maker. Nice.
Yeah.
Would you like to download and install the new version?
Oh, you might as well get the newer one.
Okay. Hey, we noticed you don't notifications for advertisements coming up your
Yeah,
computer
yeah,
within
yeah.
seconds. Would you like to allow notifications? Nope. No, so would
No. Well, thank you very much.
good stretch.
It takes a little bit. Oh, you can stretch us. Friend recommended these things. Stretchy bands.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
Like heavy duty though.
The waist.
Yeah. Premier.
It's freaking mint.
This takes a little bit to set up, but worth it. Should have started with that, I suppose.
I'm proud that I can, reach behind my head without lifting my shoulder up like this. Now it's gotten back to normal-ish. It still hurts, but I can do this, like this.
I call my shoulder. I'm calling my shoulder fixed now. Compared to what it was, it's fixed.
Well, yeah, it's like I was listening to a guy talk about how you. Oh.
To blank.
Oh.
Is it worth it?
Do what?
Do float chart or blank. Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can redo your diagram in here. It'll be way faster.
So then I go.
You can get rid of the arrows too. The arrows don't make sense for the flow chart. Should have went blank maybe.
Boom, 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 boom.
You
Boom.
can select them all too at the same time.
I know, but I just want to do that. It's more fun.
Yeah.
It's better TV.
Better viewing for more quality content like that. Please.
Like and subscribe. Hit that bell for more quality content like that. So there's a mixer amplifier. And then I want the mixer amplifier to, I guess that goes there. And then he goes like, whoop. So this is going to go here. And that's going to go to this new box, which is going to be my switch. Right?
Yeah.
So I call that switch. I'll call it.
This thing probably has, if you type in the search for shapes, probably has a switch.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's fine. Whoop.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I don't really care what it's called. So will that work? Oh, it won't go to the Canada Vertices. No, I can't. That's fine. But it doesn't matter. So one. Okay, so then I would put one of these. Oh, I got an idea. Would it have a Raspberry Pi?
Maybe.
How do you spell Raspberry Pi? Raspberry.
Yeah, no, that's a little too much. It's got a stick, man.
Okay.
Try
so
computer. Try
microprocessor.
Chip.
Computer.
Yeah, that. No small ones there. There's one on fire though. It's kind of cool.
What'd you say? There's one on fire?
Yeah.
That one, firewall. Yeah. Well, that's cool. But anyway, so we'll call it. I'll just put a little thing here. Just do this. Make it small. Call it a pi.
Yeah.
Like that. So put that right there.
Probably, you might as well put the firewall in there because they probably have a firewall on their network.
Oh, that's cool. It moves the vertices with it.
Yeah.
And then you can put the firewall here.
And your clouds, there's a cloud somewhere. If you search for cloud, there's probably lots of cloud ones.
So you got a cloud.
Yeah,
There.
cloud ones.
Get rid of that. So
Put user, type of user too.
So I got this. Now I got, but I still need a computer. So we're gonna do.
You can
probably this one. I'm gonna do
try
that one.
Try user too.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So you get your options there for your admin. There's your admin. Is he your remote admin? Is that your user or your admin?
So we could do that. So I can. How do I select him like this? Him here. Like that's the remote guy.
You can copy paste too, right?
Yep. So I can do that. So I can go copy paste. Move this guy back up here, and this will be. Can I type in here in this guy? No, probably not.
I think so. Just double click, start typing.
Oh yeah, just underneath. So that'll be on site user or end user, I guess.
Yeah.
End user. And then here I'll go tech support. And then I will go, so we're going to go through, instead of going straight through there, we're going to go here to here, right? Oops. And then I'm going to go, where's my lines again? Where'd they go? I thought I...
In your general.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to go here to here, right? And then I'm going to go...
Go to the other side of it.
Here to here. And this guy's going to go from here to here. And then he's going to go from here to here. And then he's going to go from, there to there. So then here, this will be cloud. I don't have to type cloud because it's already a cloud.
Yeah.
This, where's my selector? What?
I think you just select it. All right.
And then, hold on.
To simplify your diagram, I think the firewall can be assumed. Take the firewall out. I think. Just confuses things.
Okay, so
change your VPN to go to the Raspberry Pi, because you're giving them the Raspberry Pi, right?
this would be ideal.
Yeah. And then, so if you're giving them the Raspberry Pi, and they're putting it on their network,
Yep.
but you're still gonna have to go through their switch or their router.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, so like I'd have to be connected because it all has to connect to each other. Because the idea would be that tech support can go through the cloud VPN to go into the company's network switch in their building, which will go to the Raspberry Pi, which will be like the IoT converter device that is created with a API programmed into it, and that's controlled in just in order for the browser to be accessed from this computer, so it can be controlled directly over the internet. Unless that can be done without this Raspberry Pi, which would be even better.
Well, the only way to do that, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, well, we're just spitballing here. We've never talked about this before, so it's fine. But anyway, I do want to add these sources here. If that's possible. Yeah. What happened? Where'd that come from? Oh, I added. Oh, well, let's move this here. Whoop. Oh, weird. That's cool. Undo. Undo. There we go. So I'm gonna start that again. Because they created a couple of lines. I didn't need to. Okay. This is just sources, just for educational purposes. I wonder if they have speakers. No? Oh, they do. Okay. That'll work. What's this?
A loudspeaker even.
Yeah, that's a loudspeaker, so that's cool. We'll do this. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, I see. So we'll go... This is kind of a neat thing for just drawing simple pictures. Because this is a simple riser, because this is...
Draw.io is a website. You can make your own account and save all of your stuff on Draw.io.
Yeah, it's awesome. As you can see this.
This is the local version. This is the local version of Draw.io.
So how did it... Oh, I see. I pulled a vertex like this. I get it. So you can do this. You can just grab one here and it creates a new vertex, which is awesome.
That's the green dot. That's what the green dot's called. Vertex.
All the dots are vertex. Oops. Oh, well, I screwed it all up. Like in AutoCAD, that's called, these intersections are called vertices. So you would be like here, but you don't want it quite there because it looks weird. And you'd also want it to be like kind of square. But like really, these are on these speakers, these would be outputs and inputs, right? So this input would go out to here. This output would go to the next speaker. This is in a 70-volt system, which gives really even sound. So you can put like, depending on the power of your amp, it can go up to like, well, you can, a 70-volt cable, basically the cable run can be 1 kilometer long.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that looks pretty good. So that would be sort of the, like, just with our spitballing, that would be kind of the idea here. So that does look a lot better. Thanks for saying this is Untitled Diagram. And because this is on my desktop, I can save this for free.
Yeah, correct.
It can be Draw.io.
You can,
or a PNG.
Yeah. Probably want to save one as Draw.io though, because if you save it as a PNG, you won't be able to edit it unless it's just exporting it. But yeah, this is a really good program for
it's pretty awesome.
Quick diagrams like this, and it's not as crazy as what's the Visio.
Well, it's better than Paint, obviously, which I was doing just to show. But Paint's a good like a sketch, like a rough pad. But so is this. This is just more organized. It's awesome, and has all the little drawings too, which I like. Yeah,
more task specific.
Well, yeah, and you could like for doing cloud stuff or just logistics, this makes more sense. All right, awesome. Yeah. Hey, guess what? We've been recording for an hour, so now that we've done this, so to recap, we talked about the ECAD, right?
Okay, CKAD.
CKAD. We talked about the CKAD certification.
CKAD and CKA.
Yeah, so for the Kubernetes certification, talked about this idea for using AWS, just spitballing here. And I might actually put something together over the next little while for this. So this might become an ongoing series as this gets developed. But
Yeah.
or we may never talk about it ever again. But I think it's cool. I think it's a good idea. Especially I actually honestly think this is a good idea right here. I think that's probably the best move.
The other one I was thinking about too is that the with that one that turns the cameras into AI machines.
Yeah, the panorama. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could talk about that next time because I actually do want to talk about that. So that can be on our agenda for next week. Or we could do a little bit of exam prep too. Whatever, we'll figure it out. But just wanted to do this today for a change of pace anyway, and because this idea popped up today. All right, well, like and subscribe if you like this quality content. If you want more information about AWS and other things, cloud agnostic, Cisco, you name it, we got it.
I got a project.
What's the project?
Multi-cloud Kubernetes cluster. It's the one thing I've done. You have a pod, or you have a node in every cloud.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, cool. We'll work on that. All right, well, we're going to get out of here. Peace out, homies. Thanks for watching. The stream is over. Bye.
We clear yet? No, I was gonna.